Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays. So, a 5-1 victory over the Los Angeles Angels last time out. Really came down to bronze. 3 RBIs, 2 home runs, and a complete game by Roy Oswalt. So heading to this game here, this is the final game of this 3-game series. Well, we'll have Wakefield on the mound already. Guthrie will be ready to go to start off. And then everyone gets a day's rest after the series. Okay, who's going to be on the mound for them? I think that's Rich Hill. Don't know what's so rich about that hill, but we'll have to see. They're throwing out the first pitch. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Excuse me, yep. Gonna play ball now, see the Red Sox beat the Yankees, so that 1-1 for our division rivals is given because they're playing each other, of course. Heading to this game here, so we have the nail biter. Pretty sweet victory, like not that stressful, thanks to a complete game. And Rich Hill here, facing Rich Aurelia, the lefty, with a high 5 ERA, pretty much a 6. The win is a factor of 3 heading northwest. We're taking advantage of that. That's the strongest we've seen the win all of this series, excuse me. 1-1 to Aurelia. Hit that, that's going foul. 1-2 to Rich now. Oh, Rich Hill versus Rich Aurelia, who will win? And Rich Aurelia smacks that one to center. Is that over the head of Erstad? Ran back and got it, 1 away. Here's Durham. 457, 21-71. Strike 1 there. Strike 2. Okay, alright, got it perfectly on the corner. Durham goes down looking, but here is Burke Nowitzki, the big Puma, Lance Berkman. Got a decent ride, that's going to center, Erstad's there. That ends the top of the first inning. 3 up and 3 down for your Toronto Blue Jays in the top of the first. And to the bottom of the first now, let's see how Tim Wakefield does against these Angels. 3.37 ERA. Let's see what he can do. Strike 1 of Reed Johnson. He's just going to have to knuckle his way to victory. But with that win, that might be worrisome. Already a mistake, 0-2 now. Hits that to center. That's going for a base hit. Leadoff single for Reed Johnson and the Angels. None out, 1 man on. Here's what his condition's like. He's normal. Here's Erstad. Strike 1. Looking like a double play. Out at second. Over to first. Got him. That was neck and neck right there. Doesn't get closer than that. That's a double play. Here's Teixeira with the Austin 316 average. But we've been holding him in check so far this series, I'm pretty sure. Verret Tech is the guy to worry about. Got him popped up on that. Took one heck of a swing. Wakefield is there. And in a way, 3 up and 3 down for the Angels in the first. They're 0 for 1. We're 0 for 0. Top of the second coming up. In the 4th spot, Alex Rios is leading off the top of the second. 438, 41, 138. Strike 1 on the bottom right side. Wind has moved factor 3 directly north. Ball 1. So we won't power swing here because we know who's the man on deck. Rios hits a bouncer. Rich Hill has it. Over to first. 1 away. And every time this man comes up, you're wondering, is this the at-bat? 99 homers, will he get there? He just got there, ladies and gentlemen. A mistake, not far enough for the plate for him to miss it. 446 feet, there it is. 100th home run on the season. 1-0 Blue Jays. Shame Rios couldn't get on, but hey, you take what you get. We're 1 for 1 so far. That was a mistake, and it was kind of off the plate. It was off to the side, but Braun read it perfectly. And there was no doubt about it when he hit it. There it is, 100th home run for him on the season. Here's Lowell. The win is still a factor of 3 heading north. He reads that curveball perfectly. He'll get himself a single grounder to center field. Man on first, 1 out for the Blue Jays. Here's Luke Scott, lefty-lefty matchup here. Hits that. Will that get past the second baseman council? Yes, it will. First swing, first pitch. Scott gets singles, back-to-back singles for the Jays. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Here's Paluduka. That's going to center field with the win. Oh, is that out of there? Barely stayed in the park, but the bases will be loaded. Yep, I wanted to send the runner on third, but they will have loaded bases all day for Curtis Granderson. It is a lefty-lefty matchup, though. Ball one below. 1-0. Hits that back up the middle. Fielded by Hill. Goes to second for one. Over to first for the second. Got him. That'll end the inning on a clutch double play. But hey, Braun got that solo shot. The Jays are 0 for 4. Angels are 0 for 1, heading to the bottom of the second. Here's Dimitri Young facing Tim Wakefield. Hit off the skinny part of the bat. Wakefield fields it. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Church in the 5 spot. Wind has moved northeast, still a factor of 3. Strike 1. And a mistake by Wakefield, swung through thankfully by Church. 0-2. And that one got away from him again, but struck him out. That was probably the softest strikeout you'll see all season. And this is the man to worry about, former teammates Veritek and Wakefield. Strike 1. Veritek got a lot of that one thanks to the wind. Went far, but Rios is there. That ends the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Angels in the bottom of the second. Top of the third coming up. Rich Aurelia leads off. 0 for 1 with a flyout so far. And of course, we're going to let him swing for power here with that win. That's going down to left. Will it stay fair enough? There it is. Solo shot for Rich Aurelia. Barely cleared the fence, barely stayed fair, but it counts just the same. 2-0 Blue Jays. That's the 7th home run on the season. I believe his 52nd RBI. But it's 2-0 nonetheless. Here's Ray Durham. Wind has moved back north again, still a factor of 3. He got a good swing on that. Will that go for a single? Yes, it will, just barely. Ray Durham 1 for 2 now with a single to center field. Here's Berkman, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled that changeup right to the shortstop Escobar. Durham at second. Throw over to first. Got him. Another double play. That's a shame, but here's Rios. 0 for 1. Ball 1. Went below bottom right. Here's the 1-0 to Rios. And he pushed that down. Will that stay fair? Yes, it will. Once again, he hit that exactly how Aurelia hit it. Same distance and everything. 42nd home run for him on the season, and it's now 3-0 Blue Jays. 3 solo shots. By 1, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Speaking of 5, I think long gone Braun is hungry for more here. Takes strike 1 on the fastball. Ball 1, slider inside. Here's count even, 1-1. Laid off that, 2-1. 3-1. Hits it a deep right. Did he get enough of that one? Barely. Well, not barely. Got enough of it. Second home run of the day for Braun. Second RBI. Home run number 101 on the season. I believe that's RBI 212 coming across the plate. 4-0 Blue Jays. We have 4 solo shots. That's what happened when the wind's like that. Here's Mike Lowell with a single so far. Ball 1 on the curve inside. Grounded that. Escobar very deep. Will he get the throw? Yes, he will. He was out touching the outfield grass there. But hey, 3 runs on 3 hits there. Jays are 4 for 8. Angels are 0 for 1. Last 3 batters in the Angels lineup in the bottom of the third. Wakefield with 1 strikeout so far. Escobar hits the first pitch out of Berkman's reach. And that'll go as their second hit of the night. Here's Council. Hits that pop-up, and the wind is pushing that all the way to the shallow outfield. Durham catches it, and away. Man on first, 1 out. Here's Metcalf. Strike 1. Hitting that. That's going a little shallow for Scott. Can't make the play there. And there'll be runners on first and second now. 1 out. There's Reed Johnson, 0 for 1. Oh no, 1 for 1 actually. Durham, tag out, throw him out. Very nice. Double play to end the inning. Second double play for Tim Wakefield, so it's 2 and 2 for double plays tonight. Teams are tied in that regard. And perfectly executed. Top of the 4th coming up. Jays are 4 for 8. Angels are 0 for 3. Luke Scott in the 7th spot leading off. Win is factor 3 heading north again. Ball 1 on the fastball. And he hit off that softly off the bat. Escobar over to first. 1 away. Here's Loduca, 1 for 1 with a single. 398, 1861. Hitting that into the center right gap. Will Church be able to run it down? No, he won't. Loduca will remain at single. At first, excuse me. Back-to-back singles for him. Here's Granderson. 0 for 1 for double play. Wind is moved northwest, but he pulls it the other way. Did he get enough on that? Hits the wall. Loduca will get all the way to third. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Here's Aurelia. 1 for 2 with a solo shot. That was his 51st on the season, so... Well, 51st RBI, I should say. They're looking for the double play here. They throw it home. They get Loduca, but Aurelia will get to first. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Here's Durham. With the man on deck, we'll just let him contact swing here. Ball 1. They're going to keep an eye on Durham there. Hit it up the middle. Will it bounce? Yes, it will. We're sending in him from third base. Will he get there? Yes, he will. It is officially batting practice, but with that win, it was always going to be. Here's Berkman. Hit that fastball, not past Teixeira. Steps on the bag, and that'll be it for the inning. So 1 more run for the Jays. We're 5 for 11. Angels are 0 for 3. 2, 3, 4 part of the Angels lineup in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Darren Erstad, 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play his last time up. Swinging through that. Strike 1. Wind still northwest, factor 3. Hit that a short. Over to first. 1 away. Here is Mark Teixeira. Strike 1, missed that 4-seamer. Another mistake by Wakefield. What is going on? Teixeira gets that. Bouncing for a base hit. Runner on first, 1 away. Let's see what Dimitri Young has here for us. Swing at that first pitch. That's going to go for back-to-back singles. So now we got a little dicey business here. Can we get another double play? Here's Ryan Church. Strike 1. That was low in the zone and good. Pulled that wildly. Will it stay fair? Oh, are you kidding me? Holy moly, hit the foul pole. It maybe Rios had a chance at that, but I don't know. 3-run shot. Wakefield's quality start now is in jeopardy, but hey. So we got 5-3 Angels. They just keep coming back, don't they? Hey, Wakefield, nothing you can do, man. Hey, your ERA is of 3, so kind of had to be 3, right? Strike 1 there, so he's through 3 1/3 so far. Wind has moved directly west, factor 3. We're seeing it right there. Grandy has to move a bit, but 2 away. Here's Escobar. So it is no longer batting practice, and with the wind not going forwards, gonna have to reevaluate what we're doing here. 0-1 to Escobar. Hit that hard. Durham over to first. That ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, I guess. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I wasn't keeping count. Yeah, 3 on 3. Here's Rios in the 4th spot, leading off top of the 5th. Ball 1, high and right 4-seamer. And Rios read that all the way, not past Teixeira at first. Steps on the bag, 1 away. You know we're letting this guy swing. Got a hold of that one too. That's going to deep right. Will it clear the fence? Yes, it will. Wasn't as impressive as his other ones, but that's his 3rd home run on the season. On the game, excuse me. Call it a hat trick for Ryan Braun, and it is 6-3. So immediately we got one of those runs back. Here's Lowell. And he gets a hold of that one perfectly to deep center left. Will that clear the wall? Barely stayed in. Not closer than that. Excuse me. Here's Luke Scott. The wind has officially gone southwest, factor of 3. Now, let's pretend like it's just a regular old game. Strike 1 on the high curveball. Ball 1 on the four-seamer. High and inside. Read that curveball well. Is that past the shortstop? No, it isn't. Lowell back to first. 2 away now. Man on first. Here's Loduca. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Read that well. Amazing jump by the first baseman. That ends the inning. So another solo shot for Braun. We're 6 for 13. Angels are 3 for 6. Bottom of the 5th coming up. And it's 8-9-1 part of the lineup. Strike 1. Wakefield, when he's throwing the knuckler, it isn't a mistake. It's been reasonably effective. That one barely goes foul. 0-2. Up the middle. Off Wakefield's glove. Will he get the play over there? He's safe. That's an infield hit. It's Metcalf. One for one. Missing that. Was not ready to throw there. He steals that base. That was another mistake by Wakefield, but that's going beyond the shortstop, but it really is there. He's right there to dive back, so that doesn't have much effect on that. There's Reed Johnson, man on second, 1 out. Blake could be an effect if we're lucky. It's right to Berkman, step on the bag. 2 out, but they have a runner right 90 feet away from home plate. Here's Darren Erstad. Strike 1 on the knuckler. This is the big at-bat here. Hits that. That's going to bring in another run. That's not good. So they get that home run by Braun back at 6-4. So this is going to be Wakefield's last pitch on the mound. It might be, because his quality start just went down the toilet. Teixeira pulls that to Berkman, steps on the bag. That ends the inning. Heading to the top of the 6th here. Granderson is leading off, but they're just clawing back. We only have a 1-run cushion, 2-run lead. Let's see what Grandy can do here against Rich Hill. Swings out the first pitch, got himself a single. Yes, that's a falls. Very nice. Leadoff hit. There's Aurelia, 1 for 3 with a solo shot. Strike 1. That caught him less of the zone than it should be ought to strike. Goodness gracious. Should be 1-0, but it's 0-1. Speaking of 0-1, here it comes to Aurelia. 0-2, changeup in the zone. Followed through with that, hit to Teixeira. Out at second, over to first. Another double play. We've been ground into too many of those. Here's Durham, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Broke his bat on that first pitch, pulled to Escobar. Over to first. That ends the inning. So 1 hit, nothing of it. Your Toronto Blue Jays are 6 for 14. Angels are 4 for 8. Dimitri Young in the 4th spot leads off bottom of the 6th, excuse me. So we got to keep an eye on Wakefield here. That's going to center. Granderson ran it down. Very nice. 1 away. Here's Church. 1 for 2. Had that 3-run blast. 58 RBIs, 14 home runs. That was the first ball Wakefield pitched all game. Bottom of 6. Strike 1 there. Let's see what he does here. Hold that. Berkman. Step on the bag. 2 away. It's Veritek, 2 outs. Strike 1. And the wind's heavily against the hitter, so this is good time. Pop that one up, and look how far the wind's pushing that. Loduca's there. That ends the inning. Alrighty, so top of the 7th is coming up. Heart of the Jays lineup. This is a good spot to be in. Still only a 1-run cushion. We're 6 for 14. They're 4 for 8. Here's Berkman. He's motivated, so something good has to happen here. Mistake. Let it miss. Let it go by. Got to remember also the win. And he pushes that down the line. That'll stay fair. So a leadoff single, that's what we need here. 15th hit, but we only have 6 runs to show for it. Here's Rios, 1 for 3 with a home run. Was that past the second baseman council? Nope. Out at second, over to first. Will he beat it out? No, another double play. That's like the 5th one tonight. We got to stop doing that. Here's Braun. Let's see what we got here. Is it? The wind is pushing against it heavily. Will it clear it? And it's caught by Erstad. Man, he ran for that. So 1 hit, nothing of it in the top of the 7th for the Blue Jays. 7th inning stretch. I think we need a bit of this. Good luck water. Maybe about 60% of the bottle left. Probably about 45. Anyways, this game has stayed close. Angels, that 3-run shot by Church, the extra run, they're rallying back. They have 9 outs before they lose. So if we want insurance runs, I'm curious to see what we're going to do with Wakefield. I think we'll keep them in the game at least for a few hitters, because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game at the Angel Stadium of Anaheim, home of the Los Angeles Angels. Alrighty, bottom of the 7th is up. Wakefield, 3.5 ERA. Strike 1. Got him popped up. That's a far one, though. But hey, Leduca's there. Literally halfway between the baselines. We got to slide into home. Here's Council, 1 for 2 single. The win, I think, is really helping keep Wakefield in this game. It's a factor 3 heading southwest. Ball 1. At least that one got well away from him on that mistake. Council swinging through that, 1-1. Hold it. That'll go for a base hit. So let's imagine what can happen here. The win is still a factor 3. They're going to make a decision here. A slightly faster runner. This might be risky. Ball 1. Strike 1. That was generous there. That's to Durham. Wade's on it. Had me controlling the pitcher for some reason. Do you want to take him out? Reed Johnson is 1 for 3. Tell you what, ready matchup, we'll keep him in. Alrighty, Wakefield. I think that's probably going to be a last inning on the mound. We've played with fire enough. That ends the inning. Top of the 8th coming up. Lowell leads off in the 6th spot. Let's see what we can do. So we have 6 outs to play with here. I just realized they still have their starter on the mound. Strike 1. Check how many pitches he's thrown. Only 55. I have been getting ahead of myself all game today. And Lowell pushes that for a base hit to center field again. Another single. Here's Luke Scott. What is he? 1 for 3. Ball 1. Ball 2. That could have been strike 1. I'm glad we got that call. Strike 1. Strike 2. Curveball, it's 2-2 now. Fouls that one off. That probably was a ball, but Scott stays alive for one more pitch. It's 2-2 still. They're keeping an eye on Lowell. Win is still southwest, factor of 3. Got him looking on that fastball. I was not expecting it. Here's Loduca, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Read that changeup well. Is that past the shortstop? No. Is that another double play over to first? Yes, it is. Rich Hill and Tim Wakefield are the double play masters. It's still a starter battle going into the bottom of the 8th, but let's see what Erstad has. 1 for 3 with a single. Teixeira is a switch hitter. Alright, tell you what. I'm going against my instinct here. Strike 1. Even if it's an out that he gets, but it's really sus, I think we still take him out. It's a grounder to short. This is textbook. Over to first. 1 away. There's Teixeira, 1 for 3. I'll tell you what, pitch low. I don't care if you walk him. Strike 1. It's just away, like with the wind, we're avoiding home runs. Ball 1 there. 58 pitches so far in the game. Swinging at that, 1-2. That's going to the outfield. Will Grandy be in for it? Yes, he will. 2 away. Here's Dimitri Young. Swing at that first pitch. That's a pop-up. Loduca there. That ends the inning. So 3 up and 3 down. Wakefield, he has turned this around since that 5th inning. 4th and 5th inning, I should say. 9-1-2 leading off the top of the 9th yet again. They're taking Rich Hill out finally. They're putting in Walker. Here is Grandy. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Grounded into a double play for the 1 out. So I pick up like a mosquito bite on my ankle and it's bleeding, so just keeping tabs on that. Anyways, 1-1. Metcalf at third, over to first. That's a throw. Got him. 1 away. Tortorella, sorry, I know you have the home run, but I think we bring in some pain here. Let's see what Frank Thomas can do. Had the solo shot the last game. 383 average, 8-18, even with the win. He can hit the ball, and he hit it there into the gap. It's not going to get out of there. Erstad ran that down again. He's made some impressive plays. Here's Durham. And they popped him up there. We're heading into the bottom of the 9th with a 1-run cushion. Alrighty, it's 5, 6, 7 part of the lineup. I don't trust Church. I think this is it. Come on, Lindstrom. This is why I'd occasionally put you in other scenarios to practice for this moment here. It's the lefty Church. Ball 1 on the slider. And he hit that one. That's going to shallow center. Grandy can't run it down. Runner on first, no outs. They can tie the game here. Jason Varitek, he's hit the ball every time, so we cannot strike him out. We just have to jam him. Strike 1 on the fastball. He's pulling that one. That's going to shallow foul territory, excuse me. And nowhere near there. Here's 0-2. Got him swinging. Huge first out. So Escobar, it's a ready matchup. Keep an eye on Church. Keep the eye on Church. Strike 1 there. Ball 1 reaching on the fastball. Swinging at that changeup. Trying to jam him there. He's taking off. Swinging. Will he throw him out? It's going to be close. Got him. That end the ball game. A strike him out, throw him out, double play. Lindstrom earns the save. Wakefield pitched 8 innings. The wind really later on had an effect. The wind was kind of all over the place this game. I really changed my strategy according to it. 6-4 win for your Toronto Blue Jays. That was the closest series of games yet. 9-8, 5-1, 6-4. Top of the 3rd, yep. That was Aurelia. Man, it just got there. I want to see Church's hit, I think, like the foul pull, like right at the bottom there. That must have been it. Literally, that's exactly what happened. Hear the fireworks going off there. Top of the 5th. That must have been Braun again. And bottom of the 9th. Final, yep. They only showed the one highlight, didn't show the throw him out. Wakefield is the winning pitcher, but you got to give this game to Braun. We end the night 6 for 16. They ended 4 for 10, so 40% compared to... Yeah, I think they're pretty similar, all things considered. Lindstrom with his 9th save on the season. Wakefield 15-0. I'd say he earned it today. That was a bad break on that Church home run, but... So Church had his 14th, Aurelia had his 7th, Rios had his 42nd, Braun had 100 to 102. Stats. Anyone win hit list? Nobody win hit list in the lineup, but how many double plays were there? 5 double plays in the game. That's unbelievable. That can't keep happening. It's going to have been a much more relaxing game had not happened. Moving along here. Lindstrom, yep, had the save, his 9th on the season. Wakefield went 8. The win was, this was the win game. We're not even in Chicago, the Windy City. But hey, that's going to go ahead and end it there. Let's take a look. If stamina went up, top speed went down, knuckle went down. That's because they were hitting it. Not even 420 points, which, whatever. So we on that game. Where are we? 6-4. So let's see. Yankees and Red Sox split. Orioles won. Rays lost. 16-6. Goodness gracious. Once again, 50-50 our teams went. Let's see. Who else scored more runs than us? Red Sox, Nationals, Mets, Phillies, White Sox, Royals, Twins, Diamondbacks, Tigers, Dodgers. Hey, got the win, then all that matters. That was an intense 3-game series. Now we're going all the way to Rogers Center. We're back at home. The weekly MVPs for last week have been announced. I honestly don't know if any of our guys are going to be on here. Okay, Braun and Lowell, I'll take it. But yeah, Braun, yeah, sure, but especially after those games, I wasn't sure if any of our guys would be on there. That's how close they were. It wasn't what we were usually normally used to, excuse me. Also, Soriano for the Pirates in the National League, and I'm assuming that's Austin Burns. I can't remember his name, but... Hey, 2 players selected for a team. We received a trade request from the Braves. We're not doing that, Braves. Alright, to tell you what, I'm going to show you how dedicated I am to this team. Hey, Atlanta. Refuse. Alrighty. We're just going to daily sim here. Everybody gets a day's rest. Very nice. Let's take a look around the league. Rays won. Red Sox lost. Now is it? So 1-1. Our division rivals keep splitting, even when they don't play each other. Alrighty, now we have 3-game stand against the Orioles, then 3-game stand against the Yankees, then the All-Star game. So what are we now? 89-0. Let's see if we can play the Orioles and get 90. That was, I cannot stress how close it was. It's been a while since we had a series that close with the Angels. That's going to be it for here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for the first game of the series against the Baltimore Orioles at home.